What's up, y'all? Naturegirl 30 here. And yeah, I am actually doing this very early. I'm doing this 2 weeks out at that. Here's my predictions video for No Mercy 2017. No Mercy actually is on this 24th of September. I am doing this on the 9th of September. So yeah, I'm about 2 weeks out. So I'm actually going to talk about the first 6 matches that's already posted on WWE.com. And if there's any other matches that are added in a week before the go home show, I'm only going to talk about them on my review if I care to remember. But other than that, I'm going to talk about these matches that are already posted on the website. So let's get started. Right now, we got majority of these matches actually being championship matches and only 2 standalones at this point. This 2 standalones, of course, John Cena versus Roman Reigns and Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Now, I'm going to talk about Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt first. I like these guys. I really do. I love Finn Balor as the demon more than I love the mortal guy. I just do at this point. I guess because of the whole mysticism and history behind his character, as well as Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's character is extraordinarily interesting, but they booked him very poorly to where he's not taken seriously. The one thing I am hoping is that he is actually taken seriously in this feud. And I'm hoping that he does win. I'm hoping that he does win this pay-per-view, and I pray to God that it's not going to be 50-50. The reason why I say that is because a lot of people who have done Raw reviews so far has predicted that at No Mercy, Bray Wyatt is going to be the champion. Well, Bray Wyatt is going to win here, and when Bray Wyatt wins, then Finn Balor is going to be the winner on Raw. It's going to be 50-50 booking. It's not going to do either one of them any good, and it's definitely not going to do Bray any good. I'm really hoping that Bray wins here and they just cap it off with him winning again on Raw. So here's my prediction for this. Bray Wyatt will win at No Mercy, but I really do hope, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there, that Bray Wyatt wins on Raw. I'm hoping for that. But I doubt it, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there anyway. Bray Wyatt wins on Raw and he wins at No Mercy. I might just have one out of the two. But other than that, let's talk about Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Say what you want about these guys. As much as you hate them or love them, they can talk a promo. Maybe not so much Roman, but definitely John Cena. John Cena speaks like a freaking vet. He's the chief of the mic. I'm sorry, say what you want about that guy, but that guy can tear you down with his words. Not a lot of men can do that in this day and age, but he can. Now, when it comes to Roman Reigns, yeah, he's as green as grass. Or green as baby's turds is what other people might say. But other than that, he is extraordinarily green. And unfortunately, it shows in his mic work and it shows in his in-ring work. He has room to improve. I'm not going to lie. He is not horrible in the ring. He is somewhat average, but he's not bad. I really do think that he's booked badly, extraordinarily badly. Especially you got a heel, a guy who is embracing his heeldom, but you're trying to book him as a babyface, which really doesn't make any sense. But other than that, I will say that his promo work has definitely improved over the last few weeks when he went up against Cena. And just like Orton, he's only as good as his opponent. So maybe John Cena will make a chief out of him. Because unfortunately, Taker could not. And that Taker was past his prime. Let's be honest. Taker has been through war for years, for 22 years. Actually, a little bit more than that. Probably maybe 27, 26 years. But he's been in the game for a long time, and you can tell that his body was breaking. So I think the person that can definitely put Roman Reigns over is John Cena. And it looks like that John Cena just might. Because John Cena's got to film the Bumblebee solo movie. So more than likely, he can get hurt. And I know he's not going to be around that long, so it's a given that Roman Reigns is going to win here. But I'm really hoping that Roman Reigns will improve as a heel and not as a babyface. And if he does win, I got no beef at that, especially if he puts on a good match. And that's my other concern. Roman Reigns cannot carry a match to save his life. That showed in WrestleMania 32 in the most slow as molasses match that I have ever seen in my entire life. And also the fact that he couldn't carry the match with Taker. He just has issues carrying matches, and that's something that he really needs to do if they're trying to make him the top guy. And I know that John Cena can carry a match, but he just can't. But I'm hoping that somehow he balances that out, and he's able to not really carry a match, but be at John Cena's wavelength, be that equal. So I really do think it's going to be a great match, and I think it may be one of the best matches of the night. But my vote actually goes to Roman Reigns for the win because John Cena's on his way out. He's actually going to be filming Bumblebee right after that. So he's not going to be showing up on a Raw. He's going to be going straight to the shoot. So my vote actually goes to Roman Reigns for the win. But hey, things change behind the scenes a lot. But anyway, let's talk about some of these championship matches. And I'm going to get the Cruiserweight Championship match out of the way because of who is actually in it. I love Neville. And I used to like Enzo, but Enzo gets on my nerves on a daily basis right now. But the Cruiserweight Championship, Neville versus Enzo Amore. Why do I have a gut feeling that Enzo's going to win this and he's going to literally change that belt? I got a gut feeling he's going to put some leopard prints on there or something. I can just see it. And honestly, that might sell. So I really wouldn't be surprised. But I don't see that Neville's going to win here. I think Neville's going to be toppled down by Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore for the win, and that's going to be hilarious. A hilarious moment. Because I'm telling you, he's going to change that belt and he's going to put some leopard prints on it. I'm telling you right now. But anyway, let's talk about the Tag Team Championship match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Honestly, I'm hoping that Cesaro and Sheamus does not win here. They're an amazing tag team. But the most fun you can ever get out of a championship match is the chase. And Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose just got the belts. I'm hoping that they actually do keep the belts for a while because a lot of people really miss the Shield. It'll be way too early to break them up now. And honestly, I love Cesaro and Sheamus. They are a bar. But honestly, I really don't want them to have the titles just yet. They've had it for a while. They are definitely chief champions in my humble opinion. But I really want Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to have it a little bit longer. But it seems like that Dean Ambrose is winning more matches than Seth Rollins. So there could be a chance they might break apart soon. But other than that, I really want them to keep the belts, at least for right now. So tag team champions, for them to prove they're champions, Cesaro and Sheamus will lose against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the win. Okay, let's talk about the match that I'm going to hate the most. This may probably be the worst match of the night. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. The Raw Women's Championship match with Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax versus Emma in a fatal 4-way. This is going to be the worst match of the night. It is going to be a chaotic car crash. There are times I like chaotic car crashes in matches, but this ain't one of them, man. It's just not. I mean, gosh, this should just be a one-on-one match. I don't know why these other girls are added into it. I don't know why Nia Jax is. I love Nia. I do. But for crying out loud, in these past few weeks, Nia Jax has been clumsy. Like, she's been baby clumsy. Baby first time walking clumsy. She has the potential to be a chief. But they're pushing her so quickly that, I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry. After what she did to Charlotte, it made me iffy about her. It just did. She has a possibility to be an amazing monster heel. But lately they've been trying to push her way too quick and haven't had a gradual build that she has been making some really bad mistakes. You got the pixiest of women that she has to fight. It's like a giant fighting a bunch of ants. But despite all that, and despite Nia Jax's in-ring work, she has improved greatly. But I still think that she's a bit clumsy in the ring, as well as Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss's matches have been a lot better because of who she fought against. But she's fighting against 4 women. She is improving. She's still average, and she's just as klutzy as Nia Jax. I'm just saying. Emma is amazing. She is. She hasn't really been given that much credit, but I am sorry. Her feud against Paige will forever be one of the best feuds I have ever seen on NXT. By freaking far. And I'm just going to say that all together. Emma is, in my humble opinion, the dark horse of the whole match. Even though Emma should not be there. She just shouldn't. It should just be a one-on-one between her and Sasha. Between Alexa Bliss and Sasha. It should not be added in. And I'm tired of these fatal 4-ways. And I'm going to go on a mini rant here. This has happened too freaking much with these women. And every single women's match for the championship, it has always been a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. It has never been a one-on-one. And if it has, it's rare. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why they keep doing this. I know they're trying to get everybody their 15 minutes, but for crying out loud, that really does kind of set the whole storyline off. And not to mention, it just doesn't make the belt seem important. It just don't. Now, sure, I wouldn't mind having Emma take the title, but I doubt that'll happen. That'll be the same equivalent as Jinder Mahal. Except the only difference is she's not Indian. She's from Australia. But other than that, I don't see Sasha winning at all here. I don't see either one of them winning. I see that Alexa Bliss is going to do the most dastardly of dastardly things and be a shifty heel and find a way to win and roll out and run. So we know that Alexa Bliss is going to retain the title because they're pushing this chick to the freaking moon, and I don't really get it why. She wasn't that great on NXT. She's not that great now. I mean, she's had great matches, but it all depended on who she wrestled against. She's not the goddess that people say she is. She's a goddess on the mic, I will say that, but that's all she has. She's average in the ring. So I don't know why they're pushing this chick to the moon, but I don't even know why that they're literally throwing Nia Jax and Emma there, giving them a shot, as well as Sasha Banks, knowing that they don't have a shot at all in winning. It's going to be Alexa Bliss all the way. And I'm so sick to death of these Fatal 4-Ways. I would rather be a feud that builds up into something special to make that belt look good. If they're honestly thinking about merging the brands again, you want to make that belt look like it's something. They've been doing 50-50 booking since that belt has came to be. Since WrestleMania 32, they made that belt a big deal. But it's been back and forth between Sasha and Charlotte for so long that that belt is like literally meaningless now. They done everything they could to hype it up, and they did a great job at 32, but then they just dropped the ball. I really want the women's title to be the great women's title that I know it is. Because let's be honest, the SmackDown women's title is not going to be around for long. I would not be surprised if Vince gets impatient and he wants to merge everything together again, and then that belt's going to be obsolete. So they have to make that belt look good and make that belt special, because that is the new women's championship. They got to make it look good, and they got to make it better. Other than that, I've read a little bit too much about this, but let's get started to the main event, talk about the main event of the night, and that's the Universal Championship match between Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. Oh my gosh, this is going to definitely be the match of the night. As well as John Cena and Roman Reigns being one of them, at least I hope it will be. This is going to be the chief match of the night. You got the Beast Among Men versus the Beast Incarnate. Two of my favorite heels in the ring. Like giants, just I'm excited. I'm really excited about that match, man. And honestly, Braun Strowman's been booked like a chief. I mean, oh my gosh. And I know I've used chief multiple times, but that's the only thing I can say about Braun Strowman. He's definitely a beast among men, and they have done such a good job making him look that way. How come they can't do that to everybody else? I'm just saying. But other than that, I love Braun Strowman. I really, really love this guy. And Brock Lesnar, he's practically the only man that can talk crap about you and back it up. Besides Braun. Brock Lesnar, I don't know what. A lot of people are saying that Brock Lesnar is going to lose the title eventually to Braun Strowman. I don't think he will. I think that if Brock Lesnar wins this match, he's going to be in the same condition as how he was with Samoa Joe. But the difference was Samoa Joe kept putting the coquina clutch on him. Braun Strowman is going to throw every ounce of power in this guy. Braun Strowman happens to be a powerhouse monster heel. He is going to throw everything he can at Brock Lesnar and try to take him down bit by bit. If Brock Lesnar survives this match, he will survive by an inch of his life. He's going to throw everything he possibly can at Braun, and Braun's going to throw it back. This is going to be a tremendous match. But I do think that Brock Lesnar is going to still remain champion, and I'm fine with that. A lot of people are pissed off that he's a part-timer taking the belt. I'm going to be honest with you. Brock Lesnar makes that belt special. That belt that everyone calls licorice or a tampon or used tampon or whatnot. Everyone hates that belt, but he makes that belt look good. And that is what's important. If that belt looks like a gaudy monstrosity, which it does, it looks like a fruit roll-up, Brock Lesnar makes that belt look good. So if he has that title and if he does go away for a few months, who cares? As long as he comes back, it feels special. It feels like it has meaning. It feels like it's something, which is what that title is supposed to feel like. Something. It's not just a glorified belt buckle that you wear every single time you win something. It has to have meaning. It has to have a legacy behind it. And that belt is just now starting a legacy. Whether or not they're going to keep it or lose it, I don't know. But if he keeps that belt, he's going to make that belt look good. So my vote goes to Brock Lesnar for the win, but he's going to win within an inch of his life. But other than that, guys, that is my predictions for No Mercy. If any other matches come along, especially a week before the Go Home show, like I said before, I will talk about it on my review. But I do want to hear y'all's thoughts about these 6 matches so far in the comments below. Let me know who you think is going to win, and let me know who you think should win. I'm curious to hear y'all's thoughts about this. But other than that, y'all, I am done here. I will see you later. Peace out.